The central message of the cross, the central message of the Bible is God is right and man is not. God is right and we are not. And God has always been right. And God has been pleased to make known his infallible truth through fallible means. Through prophets, through preachers, through Scripture. Now, Scripture is infallible, but everybody that reads Scripture and explains Scripture is fallible. The Scripture is infallible, but we're all fallible. This is part of what Paul is getting at in 1 Corinthians when he describes the foolishness of preaching. He says, preaching is kind of silly if you think about it. We get together at least once a week, sometimes more often, and someone stands up front and preaches. He says, if you think about it, it's kind of silly. This is God's plan for healing the world. This is God's plan for restoring the world. You're going to gather together, and the guy's going to stand up front. And guess what? He's just like you. Not any more holy, just you, just like you, another guy. And he's going to read the Scriptures to you and explain the Scriptures to you and apply the Scriptures to you, and that's how we're going to win. Go do it all over the world till the earth is full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. And Paul says there's a reason for this. There's a reason why God likes to do it this way, why he prefers the foolishness of preaching. He says this in 1 Corinthians 1, verse 29, so that no flesh should glory in his presence. So that none of us can get the glory. So that none of us will think, but I did, I was particularly helpful. The plan is that all the glory will go to Christ. The plan is that all the glory would go to Christ. And so God has determined to save the world through people who at no point can really take credit for any of it. Who at every point are more and more realizing it's all from him. If it were up to me, I'd be wrong again. I'm trying to be wrong again. Like the hymn says, prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Right? Just like the NIV version of that is, I'm always trying to be wrong. I'm trying to be wrong, Lord. I know I'm trying to fail. Take my heart and keep it. Hold it. Hold me. I'm trying to be wrong, always. I'm trying to get this wrong. We're not trying to be right. We're trying to read it wrong. That's what we've inherited from Adam. So that no flesh should glory in his presence. And then in the next chapter, 1 Corinthians 2, verse 5, Paul says, so that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but the power of God. What do you trust in? What are you trusting in? Not the wisdom of men, but the power of God. God has done something remarkable in our community, and it really is remarkable, and it's not humility to pretend that it's not. But we have to recognize that every single good thing here is from Christ. It's from Jesus Christ. It's not the wisdom of men. And he's been pleased to work through men. He's been pleased to work through preachers and writers and theologians and fathers. And he's been pleased to work through people, yes, fallible people. People prone to get it wrong. And he in his mercy has held us right. But that's not because we're special. That's not because we're particularly gifted. That's not because we're particularly smart. And if we begin to even slightly think that way, we are setting ourselves up to fail. Because the plan is for all the glory to go to Christ. It has to go to Christ.